Diane in Denmark here, and rah, rah, rah. And we made it to the end of another week. It is Friday, and this is another one of my magic minute videos. It's just going to be very short. I'm going to be your timer today. Remember, you don't need to do what I'm doing. If you want to fold laundry, clean out an office drawer of your desk, do whatever you want. The idea behind these short videos is to show you how little time actually it takes to do some of these tasks, and just to give you a wee bit of motivation to get you up off your bahookie and get you moving. So I'm going to set the timer, golden 5 minutes. Excuse me, frog in my throat today. I was at the clothes swap party last night, so I was talking a lot and trying on clothes, and anyway, I'll be making a video about that later. What I'm doing today is I am going through my bags, because it is, in Flylady Friday is clean out your handbag. If you've got some kind of shopper bag, sports bag, swimming bag. So that's what I'm doing today. I've got the timer running, and all you're doing, if you're doing the same as me, is you're just taking your handbag, and if you want to dump it out on the table, as long as it's not like one of those, maybe you haven't tidied out your handbag for a long time, and you're just going to root out anything that doesn't need to live in your handbag. And I've done, detailed videos about these. I'll put them on the playlist about the daily focus. But basically, when I look through my handbag at the end of the week, if there are any receipts, if I've been shopping, I've normally got a few different coloured lipsticks in there. I mean, I don't need 3 different lipsticks. This is the one that I'm wearing today, so I'm going to keep that one there. My powder, I've got some lip gloss, and my little headset, which I charged the other day. Oh, and this is one of those little coin things that you put in the caddy at the supermarket. Here in Denmark, when we go to the supermarket, you put a coin, like 10 krona or 20 krona, or one of these little jeton things. You put those in so that when you're finished with doing your shopping, you put the caddy back a designated place, so they're not kind of all over the place. Because there was a discussion about that on Facebook the other day, and I was really shocked when I went to the United States, and in the car park there were just caddies, and people would just leave them lying there. And then, of course, when people were trying to get out of the car park, they were kind of tooting because there was, chaos. Anyway, so if you take a caddy, put it back. Anyway, in Denmark we have to do that. Right, so that's my little handbag is tidied out. There wasn't much in there, and I've put the usual snotty hankies in the bin. This is a handbag that I use when, and actually one that I swapped with V, because she got one of mine and I got some of her things. And this is one that I use this little one I use when I'm going into town, in the village here, when I'm cycling on my bike every day. I don't need a big bag with me when I'm cycling around the village, because in my bike basket I have extra shopping bags that I can clip onto the side, if I'm doing my grocery shop. This one I take if I'm going to Copenhagen, and I've got space to put my bike keys, and I always keep a little notebook in there, and that's an old to-do list, and that can go in paper recycling. There we go. And in here, this one at the moment I'm basically using when I go to my Swedish night class. I'm learning Swedish language. I've been doing that for several seasons, and that's where I keep my notebook, my little pencil case. And actually that reminds me, I better take that out, because I ordered a Swedish workbook that we're using this season, so I need to go and get that from the living room. It arrived yesterday. Oh, and this was from the library when we did the sing-along at our Copenhagen Public Library on Wednesday, so that I'm going to keep and take a wee look at, and then it can probably go out in paper recycling. And also in this bag, because if I'm going to Swedish class, I keep some snacks. These ones are really good. Pair of extra sunglasses, and my gloves, because it's already getting quite chilly here in the mornings, and some extra bike lights. Look away now if you don't like LED shows. There we are. Good. You can't have too many bike lights in Denmark. And you must have bike lights, you know, after it's dark, you must be using your lights or else you get a fine. Of course, you know, safety first. Right, and in here also, have I still got time? Oh yeah, goodness. I thought I'd forgotten to start the timer. And this is an old little bag of my daughter's, my DD16, she decluttered this. And in here I just keep like an extra lip gloss. This is a funny one, I think I might have shown it to you before. It's got a little mirror on the side and, watch here, it lights up. So if you're kind of going out club dancing at night, you can kind of see the light. Probably attach it to my bike. Oh, there we go. And then put on your lips. Let me just make sure. Right, lights off. And in here, you know, I've got the usual things like an extra little comb, some chewing gum, and one of these rollerball perfumes. This is, you know, I like the clean series. It smells like you've been, you know, doing the laundry. So if you're out and about in town and feeling a bit, you can put on a wee drop of this. And it smells like somebody's just been doing the laundry. Right, okay, so that's the 5 minutes up. I've gone through my small handbag and my big handbag, and my little handbag, that goes into my big handbag when I'm shopping in Copenhagen. So there we go, so that was that. And the other one here is my my swimming bag, you know, when I go skinny dipping with Vibeke. I'm not sure if we're skinny dipping today, and if we don't skinny dip today, by the end of the play today, I'm going to take out my bathing towel, and that will go in the wash, and I'll just check and see if there's anything else that needs to come out, and then it'll be ready for next time we swim. Right, so that is me. And otherwise in Flylady Land, Friday is date night. You know, if you've got a significant other, husband, if you're single, do something for you as well. We normally don't go out for date night. My husband and I, we like to stay home. We're kind of homebodies, but I always have the family's favourite snacks. You'll probably have seen pictures of that on Instagram. I post them every Friday. You know, fill up your car with petrol if you're driving. Pipe up your bike tyres if you use a bike like we do here in Denmark, and that's basically that. I said I wanted to keep them to very short, these videos, so I hope you managed to get your bags cleaned out, or your laundry folded, or your desk door tidied, and I shall be back with you next week. I'm going to be doing something again a bit different, another series next week, but anyway, lo and behold, all will be revealed on Monday. Okay, so I'll see you on Instagram over the weekend. Remember, keep going with those routines, especially the weekend, because the routines are what keep us going, not the weekly home blessing hour and the detailed cleaning and the decluttering. The routines, you must stick to the routines, because routines make less work. Right, that's me. I'm off to enjoy the day. Live long and prosper. Have a fantastic weekend. Diane in Denmark saying goodbye.